Good morning and welcome to my channel. Today I thought I would do a quick show me in terms of what I've done with one of Nik the Booksmith's kits. It's the planner kit. I was really excited to find it, discover it, because I've been a bullet journaler for about 2 years, and I've recently discovered junk journaling and art journaling and absolutely love it. So this really kind of gave me the idea that I could, yes, definitely combine the two. So this is my bullet journal. I've been using Electron, and I've really got found my planning piece, if you like. I have a great kind of layout that works for me, and I kind of didn't really want to deviate too much away from that. So that's why I also got excited when I saw what Nik had done, because it really did kind of fit in with what I've been doing in my bullet journal. So what I've decided to do is do a kind of 2-month trial. So what I've created one insert, and this is my lovely Chic Sparrow leather cover, which I also wanted to continue using. So I've created one insert for it to last me till the end of the year of 2018, and then what I'm going to do while I'm using it, I'll make notes as to how I feel I can improve it, or what I need to change in terms of layout, etc. And then we can I can create my planner for 2019 based on that. So currently I have my bullet journal, which I do my sort of daily, weekly planning and scheduling for. I use it for work, for my day job. And then I have 2 other inserts, which I'm now thinking I could combine and include these into my junk journal planner, perhaps even as kind of removable inserts, because these are, if people are familiar with bullet journaling, these are collections that are long-term collections. So when you finish a bullet journal, you then have to transfer all your permanent collections over to your next bullet journal, and it's a bit tiresome, obviously, and time-consuming. So I have these which just stay with me all the time, and then I just replace my bullet journal when it needs to be replaced. So I'm thinking now I might keep these and just carry on using them as they are, or I might incorporate them as kind of inserts or removable items in the planner, which I can then remove and move on to the next one. So hopefully you'll understand what I mean. Bullet journals probably will. So I'm just going to take this insert out just to show you, because it's just easier. Okay, so I did love the cover option that she provided in her kit, so I have used that. I've used the 2018 label on here as well. Unfortunately, my stitching did come undone, so I need to kind of rethink how I stitch these together. But for this sort of trial test run, I didn't actually put a kind of cover on it. I just used one of the folders in the kit and put that onto card, and I've included that. So when I printed these sheets out, I really pre-planned how I wanted my layout to be before I printed back to back, because I printed the if you're familiar with the planner kit, it's got lots and lots of pages, lots of different options. So I did think about how I wanted my layout before I started printing. It actually took me a long time to do that, because you really had to think about how you use your planner and how you wanted the pages to appear one after the other. So finally we've got there. So I've just got November and December in here. I used, again, these are in the kit, little tabs, and I've stuck the months. She's also provided these. The 2019 calendar I cut out of the sheet that she put on, and I've put it on the inside of the first sort of cover. I've used the pockets. Here's one. Actually, I think this is from another kit, I think from Tracy Fox. This is just a photograph insert I've just popped in there. So this is my November month. This is where I would do my kind of schedule for the month. I might change the titles of these pages, because I don't really use plans and goals and such. On my day-to-day planning, it's really just a to-do list. Although I might keep a goal section as well, because I think that's quite good. Then I've got some blank pages where I would use to do some project planning, and I've just made some notes here journal making I have to do, what I have to do for my Etsy shop. This is my next work bulletin. This is a typical weekly spread for me. So this is actually, this layout option just gives me plenty of room because I do literally bullet journal. I just put bullets of what I need to do. I did change the order of the days of the week because my week starts on a Sunday, so I did have to do some photoshopping on this spread just to bring it into my week. So that's the first week I've been using it. Again, some note pages. There's some note pages in between each week, so I'm using that for you know, some collections or even taking notes during calls and meetings. This is my next week. I've started to put some tasks in there. So sorry, going back here, this is all my monthly to-do. So this is what I need to do in November. And then I look at this list at the start of every week, and I put in my to-dos for that week that I need to do to complete those goals. So then I've got the rest of the weeks for November, and I had to count the weeks in each month. Some are 4, some are 5. Luckily this one is 4 in each month. And then we have the December month, same thing. I used this plans and goals page, and then I've got a couple of note pages. I did include the little envelope. I made a kind of little decorative tag actually out of the lace, which is also in the kit. This has got some of the these that I didn't make into any pages. I created journal cards. In actual fact, it's the glue I've used PVA glue. It makes the card curl, but I stuck them onto a index card so that I can actually use this to write notes on the back and the front. So these are quite good for shopping lists and meals to make, because you can actually make notes, you know, during the day or whatever, and you can take these with you. So I thought they were pretty good as journal cards rather than in the book itself. Again, this is now carrying on for December. Note page, week page, note page. You can see the format I've gone with. And then continue to almost the end. And I've got here, I'm making a list of things I want to consider when I create my 2019 planner. So I'm going to have the month tabs, which I thought were really, really good. I'm going to create journal cards for some of my permanent, what I call permanent collections. So my branding references, my image sizes, a birthday insert, again, weekly shopping list, which is already done, and then some blank notes as well. I use the lace cutout that comes with the kit. I've used that to just create a tuck here, which goes over to the next page as well, and included a couple of more of those journal cards, which again I put on back of index cards. I really like the brain dump and the gratitude ones, so I've included those and stuck those in there. Use some of the little cutout buttons, and there's also a note page there. And then that's it. That's another little tuck there, and I made a giant tag and stuck that into the pocket there. I might decide what to put on there. And that is essentially my test drive insert for my junk journal, my first junk journal bullet journal. So thanks for watching.